Hi, welcome. In this video, we will talk about one of the relevant topics covered in art appreciation, the three assumptions of art. That art is universal, art is the nature, and art involves experience. First on the list, it is assumed that art is universal. Now what makes art universal? Art is universal because in every country and every generation, art is constantly present. For example, Philippines has the famous painting titled Leonardo. Paris houses the famous painting titled Mona Lisa. Japan has the famous painting titled The Great Wave of Kanagawa. And Norway has the famous painting titled The Scream. For a deeper view in this assumption, it is safe to note that Philippines is not the only country that creates artworks and houses old but good artworks such as the painting titled Spilarium of Juan Luna because art is universal. Other countries like Paris, Japan, and Norway also create arts and house their old but good and famous artworks. Oftentimes, people feel that what is considered artistic are only those which have been made a long time ago. However, it is important to note that this is a misconception because age is not a factor in determining art, because accordingly, an art is not good because it is old, but old because it is good. Regardless of the time, art exists and is crafted because the process of art is not restricted by time and place. The famous paintings titled Spilarium of Juan Luna in 1884, Mona Lisa of Leonardo da Vinci in 1498, The Great Wave of Kanagawa of Katsushika Hokusai in 1831, and The Scream of Edvard Munch in 1893, regardless of their age according to time creation recorded, are still existing today because they are good paintings. Next, second on the list is the assumption that art is not nature. It is not nature because it is made by humans as expression of their reception or interpretation about nature. Please note that nature is created by God and is given to humans. To gain a broader insight in this assumption, let us take one of the famous Philippine TV fantasy series titled Encantadia. The series is a complete manifestation of the assumption that art is not nature, but is made through the writer's creative mind as a product of her reception about nature. Because there are no such powerful gems existing in reality that are used to control the elements such as water, fire, air, and earth. It is then important to note that one's reception about nature may include distortion, modification, or alteration of the reality to satisfy his creative imagination, that is, influenced of course by nature. This notion is a complete refute of the existing contention that in the Philippines, accordingly, some viewers of locally produced TV series and or movies find them very unrealistic. Lastly, third on the list is the assumption that art involves experience. You may take note that art is just an experience that depicts the actual doing of something. For instance, one cannot be a choreographer if he or she cannot even execute a single dance step. Or a sculptor cannot produce work if he does not know what chisel is. Or a painter is expected to know how to hold and use a paintbrush. If not, he or she cannot claim himself or herself a painter. And that's all for the assumptions of art. May this video help you understand these assumptions. Please don't forget to leave a comment to hear your insight in this video.